a mouse, cause I'm an albatross. I'm an albatross.
Folks, welcome back to Real Legend of Gaming. So we're doing gameplay here for the Knights class, and as always, I like to give you guys a full discussion of how the characters play, but I also like to give you some background about them as well. So on the Forerunner website, Heroes of Forerunner section, you have the Knights. Now the Knights class consists of 4 different warriors. So we'll start with the Wardens. Wardens are powerful, noble warriors dedicated to the defense of their land and their people. Striking a balance between defense and offense, Wardens wear partial plate armor with chainmail and leather. So pretty much, they're really strong. They're trained to be proud, loyal, and brilliant diplomats. And if you look on the right, this shows you some actual live animations of the character. And as far as the fighting style, it's supposed to be easy to maneuver. They have an adaptable fighting style, straightforward strategy. And their special capabilities is an unblockable shoulder bash attack, strong interruption abilities, and throws. And on the Forerunner website, they also link you to their expert series breakdown on the character as well. Alright folks, now it's time to check out some gameplay of the Wardens.
The great warlords of the Iron Legion pushed the Vikings and the samurai out of the lands of Ashfeld. We knights stood proud and strong, and none dared defy us. Then, like a plague, peace fell on the land. The warlords faded from history, and the people grew weak and complacent. When the Viking raids began anew, the Iron Legion was not prepared. Ashfeld plunged into chaos. Yet the Vikings, too, seemed weak, only a shadow of what they had once been. And the samurai have not left the mire in years. Now, a new force has risen within Ashfeld. The Blackstone Legion. Knights, true warriors. Ones who still understand the difference between predator and prey. We have come to set the world back on its proper course. This will be an age of wolves.
Alright, so you have a little history there. So now we're going to see the Blackstone Legion encounter the Wardens. Makes for some awesome cutscenes, and we threw in some nice gameplay in there as well. Check it out. Alright, so we're going to go over Chapter 1, Mission 1, Warlords and Cowards.
The Wardens. Members of an ancient order. Fallen into dust. Sworn to defend the weak. Masters of the longsword. Their origins lost to history. Still they fight for what is right. But only a few may join their order.
Purvis Daubeny.
Defend the walls!
The day that I met the Blackstone Legion and Holden Cross.
Come out!
Daubeny! It doesn't have to be like this!
Keep them off the walls!
My lord!
Break it down!
Break it down!
But I am a warden, I had a job to do. I need to get moving.
Alright, so after the first cutscene, your first objective was to destroy these two soldiers here and to destroy the captain. As you see, playing with the knight is very smooth and was very easy to maneuver as well. Now if you notice, the Warden uses the longsword, so he's able to do a lot of damage from a distance and hit more than one enemy at once. Alright, so the next section here gets very interesting. Please enjoy the rest of this gameplay here. I'll come back towards the end.
Looks like we might have company.
Ready to fire. Through the breach!
Their leader. Dominate. Enemy troops over there.
Stop! Dominate! Dominate! Show yourself! These warriors don't have to die. Trial by combat, right now.
What? Fight you? That's not a trial. That's an execution.
Then fight my second.
You will be my second.
All right, then. If I refused, there would be a slaughter.
Alright, so at this point here, you've been nominated as the second right-hand warden. So you have to fight for your honor here and represent your class. And the key to this match here is you're going against a very, very strong opponent. So you have to maximize the blocking and the dodging and find an opportunity to break his guard and attack with a soft hit and a heavy hit. And again, without leaving yourself exposed for a counter. Now, something to keep in mind is that you have a stamina bar. So if you're attacking consecutively for combos, the stamina does run out. So you have to go back to blocking and dodging. It's very important that you stick to those two routines. So enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
He's good. I needed to win, but not for dominate.
So that right there was an execution finish. You'll see it prompt up on the screen.
We were still at their mercy.
It will not do for a knight of the Blackstone Legion to be defeated by a common mercenary. Kneel. For valor in battle, for honor and service, I, Holden Cross, raise you. Stand, Knight of the Blackstone Legion. We're finished here. Come on.
That was how I joined the Blackstone Legion.
Now that was definitely interesting story background right there for the Warden. Upon completion, you unlock mission rewards, which is a combination of backgrounds, in-game currency, experience, along with progression on some of the skills that you have. As you see, a lot of stuff is unlocking right here. We're able to level up some of our skills, which within the next video we'll be able to explain how to use that as well. So this is the wrap up for the Warden chapter. The next chapter in the story will be a different class, in which we'll be able to show you gameplay with that knight. Now, as you see, one thing that you're also able to do is customize your background emblem. We went with the Rainbow Six Siege emblem, which you can download for free through the Ubisoft store.
That Warden proved more than worthy. But there was still much work to be done. The Vikings were about to destroy the last Iron Legion sanctuary in Ashfeld. My Blackstone Legion would save them.
So one thing to point out is you also get a story level. Your story experience increases your story level by playing and replaying missions. Each mission does have difficulties that are higher as well. So there's a lot of progression to be made. Hey folks, so there you have it. You got some gameplay of the Warden, part of the Knights faction. And as far as the game, I mean, you guys saw it. The cutscenes were great. The story was amazing. Definitely calmed down some concerns we had while playing the beta. We weren't really sure how good the campaign would be. And as you can see so far, it can be pretty deep. There's different missions for each group, and there's different difficulties, and there's also story level progression where you can unlock items, and essentially when you play multiplayer you should be at a bit of advantage. So pretty cool. So as always, please like and subscribe to Real Legend of Gaming. If you enjoy the content and enjoy the breakdown of the Warden class, share it with your friends. Share it with anyone who's looking to play For Honor and is on the fence. I think this here shows you a good insight of how cool the game is, and also gives you a great idea of how you can use the Warden. Alright, so that's it folks. Peace out.